Okay, so one of the biggest keys to lasting success that I know of is self discipline. So the reason why I bring this up today is because for myself, I consider myself literally the most ungifted person humanly alive, as well as untalented. If in terms of talent, I would describe myself as very much far below it. One of the things I love about personal development, self growth, is the concept that through self discipline, through work ethic, through grind, you can build yourself into anything that you need to, anything that you want to be. You can reinvent yourself. If you have enough consistency, you have enough patience, you can become the thing that you want to become day by day. You're going to start seeing yourself become the man that you want to become, the woman that you want to become, by just consistently sticking to principles of character that allow you to be successful. So, one of the reasons that I want to talk about this today is because it's something that even I still struggle with a lot of times. Like I said, one of the keys for me and why I've been able to do better, through, going forward since I found personal development is I've always succeeded through putting my own discipline. That's why I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I strive to do that every morning, even on Saturdays, just to keep that consistency going, just to get that morning routine. That way, by the time most of the world is just waking up, I'm already ready to go. But oftentimes, particularly today, sometimes I run into snags where things are taking longer than I thought they would. Things are not working out like I thought they would, and basically, you get to a point where you get into this almost self-defeating mentality. At least I do. In which case, it's like, dang, just things aren't working out, or I get frustrated, or I just start just getting mad, just inside my head. Like, I start ruminating on bad thoughts, just going to this ultra negative place that doesn't serve me, and I almost slip into this like real self pity mode where I start to be like, and I just start thinking of things that's like, oh, woe is me. So when I found myself thinking like that today, I instantly had to realize something. This is a phenomenal moment. At the point where I was just like at my most frustrated, I realized now it counts. One of the greatest things I've ever heard was your goals do not matter until they're hard. As I was going through that today, I realized that whenever you're pursuing a dream, whenever you're pursuing a vision, a goal, whatever it is, you're excited at the beginning. It's fresh. It's great to be getting started until you get punched in the face, until something goes wrong, until somebody treats you bad. Whatever form it takes part in. Only when your character, only when your goals, only when things are hard will you truly know if you are committed to what it is that you want to do. For me, self discipline means being committed to something long after the feeling that in which you had said it has already passed. And the reason why this is so important for me today is because I found myself almost subconsciously telling myself, okay, if I don't get this done, then I could push it back to tomorrow. I could renege on this habit since I didn't get this done and I gotta really finish this. And I started to realize that I'm self sabotaging myself. I'm basically giving myself an out. I'm making excuses as to why I cannot get it done, and I'm already accepting defeat. So what I had to do today, I just had to double down and really just focus in on why it is I'm working so hard in the first place. And no, I didn't get like an inspirational feeling like, you know what? I remember that I'm doing this for this person, or this is the reason why I do it. It was just once I remember my why again, I realized it's not about me. It's about those who I want to serve. And I still didn't get any type of feeling. But I knew I had to work through it. I knew I had to complete what I needed to do today, regardless of the fact that I even had like a slight attitude about it. But because I know that if I don't do it today, or if I let myself off the hook, all that's going to do is hurt my self-confidence, hurt my own self-respect. Because what I'm teaching myself is when things get hard, I give up. When things get hard, I get an attitude, and then it's like, I'll start again the next day. And what type of lesson am I teaching myself? Or how can I teach anybody else when I don't hold myself to my own standard? To me, self-discipline is not just key to success, but it's also just key to your own self-respect, your own self-worth, your own self-confidence. And it just really hit me today that self-discipline doesn't matter until things are hard for you to do. It doesn't matter. Your dreams, your character, none of it matters until not even that one moment, until the continuous moments take place, the little habits throughout the day, the times when you feel like giving up but don't. That's when it matters. And if you do give up, all that's going to do is upgrade your self-esteem and ruining the momentum you had before. So to anybody watching, I just want to, that when you're facing any type of hardship, that's when it's just the most important. So whenever you get pushed back, think of it as this is the moment. Now it matters. Because at the moment of the most pushback, that's when you're about to get the most results. When you're working out, in some ways you're seeking failure, you're seeking to strain your muscles. Because that's when you're actually going to build the mass. So with that being said, God bless, and keep growing, keep striving, keep empowering yourself. God bless.